Hello, anybody who is going to end up watching this early enough. And welcome. I don't know how many of these I'm actually supposed to have, but we're going to take as many as we can. So, for anybody who doesn't know, this is Aviassembly. It's a new game. It's early access right now. I literally just bought it a little bit ago, and I'm playing it a little bit. I don't think we're going to get... Oh, no, we got rotation. So, yeah. I mean, it's kind of just a fun little game. Like I said, it is early access, and I'm not sure how many developers are. I don't imagine there's a ton, because it's just kind of a little tidbit right now. But it kind of seems like it's going to kind of take the general shape of, like, Kerbal Space Program, in a way. Who was I taking? They didn't need big batteries. They needed small batteries. Um... But it kind of seems like it's going to end up taking the general shape of Kerbal Space Program in the sense of like how you go about designing everything. I'm not sure. I don't know if Kerbal Space Program ever had like a career mode necessarily. This isn't necessarily so much like a career mode. Kind of more of... Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. Yeah, well, actually, no, I guess you could call it a career mode. It's not your traditional career mode, to say the least. It's kind of interesting in how it goes about it, but I do think that the game has a lot of potential. It's pretty... I mean, like I said, it's very simplistic. I don't know if he ever, or the creator, ever intends to make those 150, 300, 10 thrust, 15 thrust. Be better off with 2 of those if we can squeeze it. But that's interesting. But I don't know. I mean, I think the game has potential. It's just a matter of getting it honed in. It's kind of interesting because you can just kind of make any abundance of atrocities. Like, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. But I don't know. I mean, I think the game, as of right now, like it is still very early stage, so it's kind of hard. Wait, how's this? What am I doing? I'm trying to round this off so we don't have as much drag. Is that even something you do? Later down the line, you get cockpits that you can actually do that with. Okay. I'd like to upgrade it to a bigger cockpit so we don't have that we have more room. We're gonna go for like a interesting little build here. I'm like 98% sure that realistically this thing would not operate well at all. Honestly though, going back to what I was saying, the only things that I have noticed so far in this game, that if it were up to me, changes would just be that how drag is compensated, or how drag is kind of put into the game. There's really not a lot of drag, if any. I don't feel like I notice really any drag at all. Being honest, like I don't feel as though drag necessarily exists, which is kind of an odd thing. Like I can pitch up till the moon and back, and I mean it's just kind of whatever, but and all I have to do is just add power, and I'll continue as long as you're at your max out power. Like you're not going anywhere. Which maybe that could also just be me being very critical. But I think drag needs a bit of rework, because there is drag. You can see like how the aircraft actually compensates for drag, but that would work. It's a little bit less drag, but at the same time, then we run into issues. We're gonna prop strike the ground. Scoot these up a little bit. This is such a janky ass plane. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't realize you were able to, if you really wanted to, like you can completely customize your controls of this too, which that could be very useful for people who wanted to, for anybody who wanted to go through with actually doing that. I'd like to reduce how much drag's being generated here, but it's like that front. Like I don't really know what to do about that. And just really like, I'm assuming you're typically, in this case, you're supposed to put an engine on it. I don't really want to do all that. Let's widen this up a little bit, because we don't really have to worry about back drag. And we'll waste out as much as we can on fuselage space. This is a interesting plane, we'll give it that. Actually, I mean, it is definitely not pretty. Oh, we're prop striking the ground all day, but the game don't care about that. Should hopefully help us keep altitude and reduce our fuel usage. Might actually end up having to cut. You know what? We'll go back to base really quick. As much as I'd love to have a dual engine right now, I just don't think it's feasible. I don't think there's enough. That's interesting, I guess. That's something. Oh, we're not getting... Oh, yes we are. It just took a minute. Well, I can't tell if the one engine is worse than two. No, it's not. Which is actually a good thing. This is to say we're not burning fuel like we were. We'll go quickly. Try to make in some space over here. Let our engine move it a little bit so we can close that distance. But also, I don't know, I feel like it'd be nice to see... Do I still have those batteries? I don't. I don't know. I think it'd be nice to see maybe like a more advanced mode, you know, for people who wanted to have that extra challenge of, because here's what I meant by stall. So like if I come up and I start reducing my throttle, we'll only go like 50% and I pitch practically straight up. Speed starts to come down. But I'm still going up. Like there's not really like a stall speed. Like I cut off the throttle there, but there's really not a stall per se. Which, like I said, I know this is completely early access, so I'm not going to sit here and hate on it for too long. That was an interesting one. Batteries? Bro, I really wish these people would reach out while I'm in the areas. Lumber. I don't even got enough room for lumber. And I only have... Oh, gosh. Maybe here in a minute, we'll actually go and, after we go deliver these to... wind turbines. Who needs it? No, but generally speaking, I don't know. I do like the game. I think it's cute. It's got, I do like the in a way, like the Kerbal Space Program creativity to it. I just wish that there was a bit more to the aerodynamics other than that was super rough. Pull up. I do like that there's like a, as you add to your aircraft, there's more, you have to reach a certain speed still, so I mean, it's got that much down. You know, bigger aircraft will have a higher rotation speed. It's cool. But also another thing is I can absolutely just thrash this plane around. One more tools. Okay. What? We're gonna reset and repair. Is that? I'm gonna save. We're just gonna call this the main save. Whatever. Quits. I wanna check something really quick. Oh, so you can actually play this with a remote or a controller too. It's actually kind of neat. I was wanting to see, because... Oh, what was it that I was just looking at? When did I get more of these? I just realized I haven't gotten any upgrade stuff in a minute. Alright, I'm gonna... I'm just gonna start brand new. So, got a cockpit. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe I'd be able to do... Got our empennage. We need our fuel consumption is 3. We'll stay with this for a minute. I want, or no, actually, I want C. Try something. It's probably going to be like one of the ugliest things I'm ever going to put together, but I just purely out of curiosity. This is one of the things that the game is very much prided itself on whenever they were showing like previews and stuff. Is the fact that you can make interesting. Actually do that and then do one way in the back, which I already know that's gonna be. I don't have anything. Okay, we'll see. I mean, ideally you have a little bit less frontal drag. Oh my god. There's one of our landing gear. Yeah, alright, so alright. We'll just do it this way. I'll quit beating around the bush. We'll just do it as it's supposed to be done. So we'll do cockpit, fuselage. We'll do. Oh, no, we're just trying to go. We'll do a full 3-section. Then we'll add another one and reduce that one's size down. Put our tail wings because it doesn't look like this game does any. Actually, oh wait, no. Well, I'm gonna try to cut costs a little bit. We're gonna do something that one of the was it Sea Breeze something did. Bro, what? Why? Not a lot of drag, which is... Oh, I forgot about wheels. We'll just do that. I know we're scraping at the back. Maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, ideally, if I'm careful enough, it shouldn't matter. How much inventory space we got? We have 57. I want to say that's an up on what we had last. Alright, we're gonna land down here at this hospital. It's like, literally have a tail dragger minus the actual wheel meant to swivel. It doesn't look like it's a bad thing, though. Alright, wait, hold up. Or medicine. One medicine, one tool. So, if we can pick up 5, which they cost 15, get 3. We'll... Here, I know exactly how we'll do this. We'll go ahead and hit up... It's nice. I will say that is one nice thing about this aircraft is once it's ready to take off, that back just kind of pulls up where it's got no nothing stopping it. We're gonna be fighting our airspeed the whole time this thing's flying. All right, so we still got a mighty long way to go. second time that that's said that. I'm assuming it has something to do with the storyline of, you know, whatever it is that's supposed to be going on. I am going to be honest, I haven't really been paying attention because I've been, kind of experimenting. I didn't know this place needed anything. What? They actually do. Okay. So, oh, that's... Alright, I didn't even realize that that's where everything came from. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That's another thing. I kind of wish whenever you click refuel, it would automatically bring your throttle back so you don't have, just immediately it's right back up to 100%. But, like I said, I also... In terms of, like, how, realistic they're wanting it, I'm not sure. Or not really so much that. I don't know if they're ever going to make it where there's, like, a more in-depth version, or if this is more literally just, like, a, you know, silly, goofy, funny, fun little game. Okay, we got 5 batteries. That should, I mean, that should cover at least, I'd say, at least 2 places, or at least some of one, and then, you know, some of 2. I'll get that back up. There we go. I also kind of wish I could disable this, auto-stabilizing. I'm assuming that this game's a lot easier, or not really easier, little... What? I didn't even know that was something you could do. I didn't know there was stuff out and about you could find. 2 big batteries, 5 small batteries. Right here, we'll actually deliver those. 5, yep. So, that works out for us. Ooh. 60 coins, heck yeah. Alright, we will go ahead and return to base really quick so we can edit the plane. Alright. Can't research anything yet. Haven't got that far. Okay. So, we keep getting warnings that there's too much weight put on that. So, we'll go ahead and upgrade it to... make the plane in general more stable, where the wings are set higher. Oh, our drag is atrocious. No. Yep. So... Oh, I keep getting that so confused. So I'm kind of thinking, just purely based on that interaction, that, where's my center of gravity? Center of gravity's give or take half, so... I don't know if we're actually generating enough thrust for this yet. I mean, our airspeed just isn't building like I was hoping it would. And like, we can get up this time, but I mean, look at how much, like how hard of a time it's having just to maintain. I have to keep it like this just to keep it off the ground. I don't know. We'll see if I can take off from the hospital. Or medicine. Who needs medicine? You still need a medicine. And you need tools. You need medicine. So we'll try to hit both of those. Oh, this thing is not supposed to be flying. This thing is like atrociously heavy with not enough anything to make it work. Alright, now we should actually have room for a battery. 2 batteries actually. Alright. So you need 2 big batteries and medicine. You need 5 medicine. No batteries. So we'll go to you next. We have the medicine for you. On, build, 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 build. Oh. Yeah, like, I don't know. If there were stall mechanics, like, this thing would be in the ground right now, which it's pretty much already there. But like, where I'm dancing on the airspeed is like I am, it's just... Alright, alright. Yep, just come on down nice, and that was rough landing, it's fine. Ooh, more medicine. Greedy. I would say anywhere that's near water, I mean, you just propel yourself off the side and start lifting up, because once you're up in the air, you're good. I mean, it's easy once you've done that. We'll head up here. Still gotta grab another set of tools. Oh wait, was that prior? No, but they need that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to build some altitude here, because if we're wanting to make it for peak airspeed whilst gaining. Alright. Yeah, we ain't gonna make that. Oh, I didn't realize that that was arched like that. I didn't realize that at all. We definitely need a engine upgrade. So we're gonna go back to what we had before. Why is it not letting me place it? Assuming it has something to do with this. So now if I do that. Okay. This is interesting. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But we got it. So hopefully now we can generate enough lifts to take off. And hopefully I don't smack the tail end so hard that it just kills us. There we go. Man. Nice to see that I can like actually take off, and we're actually sitting at a pretty decent speed too. Airspeed, go further when your fuel dies. Yeah, I also don't really like that it just like cuts your engine off, which I also very I know I keep saying that it is quite literally in we need 2 big batteries and a bunch of big batteries or small batteries, but I can't. I'm still going to give the game as much credit as I absolutely can. I really can't hate. Like I said, it's early access. I have no idea how many developers are working on this. And considering like this is I think this is the first release of it. I don't think it's been out for a little bit. I also haven't been able to actually have an opportunity to like get on and look at all this stuff recently. Just due to school. So there is also that. But oh, I forgot I got those research points from before. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make this or not. I think we can. Bump. Holy shit, that is actually crazy. Had absolutely no idea if I was gonna make that or not. Truthfully expected that I'd end up dying. But we're good. Kind of wondering, oh wait, what am I doing? We can't go to the desert. Yep, we're just coming back to get more fuel. I don't know where I was going. Test this thing to its limit. Okay. So I actually need to head this way. Okay. For some reason I thought that we were south of the oh come on, pull. There we go. The reason I thought we were south of the lumber mill. I do like that there's scrap like out and about that you can find instead of like absolutely having to complete missions to, you know, get all of it. Oh, that was rough. Heck yeah. Medicine, man. 2 medicine, 3 fruit. Where do you even, where am I getting fruit from? Oh, probably the farm. Okay, hold up. So They need 3 tools. I can get 2, and then we can make a trip back. So I think the farm would probably be the easiest to do. Oh, wait a minute. We have no fuel. Reverse that, feller. I didn't even realize. Alright, this thing is horrendous on freaking fuel efficiency, so I'm actually just gonna come right back in, bleed off that airspeed like a complete jackass, and refuel. Yeah, just keep on pressing that refuel button until you actually can't. Our throttle a little bit. We're not going to build a ton of airspeed. You don't really need to. Tools. There we go. Actually, we have a pretty solid amount. We'll go back to the base really quick. I'm not like super pressed for time on trying to get all this stuff done. So swing. Fuel tank. So these, oh, so this is like actual fuel tanks. We might get those or get that because that'd be nice. Air brake parachute. We don't really need that. Not right now, at least. External cockpit. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we'll get that other cockpit, and then, which I'd like to also get new wings, because our wings are kind of, they've got this, flat right there, and that is a pretty big, pain. Okay, why are you not connecting? Like, it's literally like you just don't want to be on the front end. I'm pretty sure earlier in the video, I literally put this exact engine on there. Or not on this, but in general. Like, it was on one of these planes. That needs to come out. That front end's a little funky looking. It's fine. Alright. Fuselage. Oh, I'm stupid. That's why. You know, I'm sitting here talking about how, you know, this stuff doesn't want to fit. It'd probably help if we had a fuselage. Or snapping the fuselage. What? Get there. Question is, how much can we pull out of this? more lift, but it doesn't have as much strength. Okay. Higher set. These early planes are all kinds of fucked up. Save some money doing that. This thing's so fucked up. So you got 2 viewers. Howdy. You guys get to see the interesting escapades. Whatever you want to call this fucking monstrosity. Oh, never mind. No. They're there for like a second, and then you lost them. Alright, this thing is interesting looking. Rotation speed is like 100 knots, assuming these are knots. That is a pretty wicked speed to be needing to do all that. Okay, so what do we need to do some of these missions? You need 5 medicine, but you're gonna... You need... Okay, we'll actually do... We'll do the medicine really quick. I'm really not understanding what those are supposed to be for. Refuel, load cargo. Ah, we have worse fuselage space. What? I thought I really did something with this. Hold on. I genuinely thought whenever I built this that I had done something great. I was sorely mistaken. It's worse? I can't believe that. I really did. I thought I'd done something right whenever I made this. Oh, we are getting absolutely no rotation. Oh! Well, we got up. That's all that matters. Oh, pull back. Use reverse thrust whenever you've got. Backtrack on the runway. We need a lot more space to take off with this one than the last one. Which a lot of that has to do with our lift setup. We only have 1 wing instead of 2, so we don't have as much lifting force. It just takes a little bit longer to get it up off the ground. How much medicine did they say they needed? I thought they said 5. Yeah, they do. Yeah, dude. Altitude. Cruise. Altitude now. Cut that so we can get a little bit of reverse thrust once we make it. Coming in pretty hot. A little bit of thrust because apparently I'm stupid. Alright. And if we can get ourselves stopped. There we go. Refuel. Make sure we're fully loaded, and we're gonna need tools. Actually, we need tools from multiple places. I think the windmill still needed one. Pull back a little. Oh my. Oh. Don't do that. It's interesting, to say the least. Oh, come on. Get that rotate. There we go. Airspeed as we come to the mountainside. Give it a little bit of thrust so we can keep up. Pull back on that. And there we go. Heck yeah. 2 big batteries. What else? What do we have in our stuff right now? We have an extra toolkit, which they needed. Kinda hoping we're just gonna squeeze through because we definitely aren't gonna get. We're good. I say we definitely aren't bleeding off that or getting our speed up like we need to. I don't know, I do like the fact that, like, there is still, like, a sense of progression. I mean, it's pretty slow at the beginning, but I imagine, like, as you get further, this kind of picks up. I mean, not a ton, just a good little bit. 98, and did I get any? Yep. Alright, so we should be out of inventory, even if we aren't. We'll go back. Research. Small prop, small engine, wing. I'd like to get that wing, actually. Don't quite need full external tanks, small balloon, air brake. Okay, go through with that wing. Ooh. That boy's got some heft to it. Alright. See what we can make out of this. I mean, I'm looking for, like, most storage possible. Is pretty much what I'm going for right about now. I need, like, as much as I can get feasibly. And we're gonna put a fuselage here. Closing that front to a nice little peak so we don't have as much drag. This thing is, this is probably the ugliest it's gonna get. And we're, oh, no wonder it, oh. I didn't realize how big it was. What the hell? This thing's like 2 times the size of my freaking plane. We'll just do that, and then because apparently we don't need to worry about prop strike, we'll do that. and that. God, this is something else. And then we'll... that added actually quite a bit. So then what if we just did external tanks? Apparently external tanks are very expensive because I don't have enough money to get a second one. So instead, we will just buy one on one side, which is going to create drag on one side more than the other. We'll figure it out later. Oh, we are not getting any. Yep. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that as high as we can, so it will naturally want to point up. Which means that we will know when we can take off when our back end releases and we can lift. There we go. Using turbine, 1 lumber. What is that? Oh, that's my wings. Completely misunderstood what was being conveyed to me. Oh, I had a fuel. I didn't think. Oh, I left my throttle on. For some reason, I thought I had disabled it. That was a really hard landing. We're good though. I think it just has enough fuel to make a one-line trip and go. My microphone even being picked up. I realized I don't think I had checked it. Hoping it's actually coming through. Oh, we are not making this at all. No, we are not. Okay. Oh. Well, we didn't die, so there's that. Tell you what. Didn't work. All right. Back to the drawing board. Whole thing. Ooh, so that's what that one has over at its speed. Actually, didn't I just get That'll, alright, we'll just throw a cockpit out and then I'm pretty sure we just got some new research. No, we didn't. I used them. Okay. Never mind. let this thing fly. Oh wait, this is actually... These are actual wings. For some reason I thought these were tail wings. I have no faith that this will take off. It looks like a dragonfly. This is a... Oh, we are not making any speed at all from the amount of drag that back end is making on it. And oh my god. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's yeah. Yep. All right. Going back to the drawing board. I don't even know, dude. I don't really like this cockpit either. It's kind of... I don't know, it's just not really that great. Put this bar up in here so I can get... we'll put a wood wing about halfway. Where's our CG? CG's sitting a little bar. Actually... Well, actually, because we're gonna have, hopefully, I really hope that we have enough money for it. Tail wings, like that. Because I don't really care if it takes a lot of power to get us up. It's just a matter of whether or not it takes... Ooh, that doesn't create any... Is it always not... No, it does create drag. It's just behind that, it doesn't. That's interesting. I didn't realize that's how that was set up to work. Oh, God. Oh, we actually got off at a surprisingly low speed. We are not building airspeed, like we really should be, but we're not necessarily doing bad with that. I mean, how much space do we have on this one? 85. Speed, and it'll set us back on the runway like we need to be. There we go. Oh, those things are hefty. I didn't think they took up that much space. They need to. What just happened? Okay. I don't know if we'll actually go to take off now. Oh, come on, pole. Oh, this thing can barely fly. Oh my god. 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 Okay. I mean, if we don't pole rotation... Okay, we are pulling rotation. Okay, we're good. not aim to gain altitude. We'll just aim to sustain airspeed. Oh. Where am I taking medicine to again? 1 lumber, 2 medicine, 2 lumber, 1 medicine, medicine. There's a lot of medicine needed elsewhere. We're gonna finish. We need to go grab. Actually, we're just gonna do a little. Rotation speed is about, I think it's 60. About, yeah. 58, 57. Throttle a little bit. We've already got our rotation that much. Alright. I wish this thing had trim. Boom. Okay. Big battery. That speed picks up, our back end should start to rise a little bit. Let me pull, let me pull, let me pull. Oh, we are dead. Yep, we're dead. No, we're not. Well, we're not dead, but I kind of wish we were. Like 253. Oh, I didn't realize it. Okay. I realized it completely screwed my entire back end, which I hate the way this thing looks. We could lose some lose a little bit. I'd say 75 should be good because most things in this are done by 5s, 25s, and 50s, so I think that still should. I didn't move my tail back, it's fine. We'll just hope this is better than last time. question, the settings were available. The music down. I like the music, just been here for a fat minute now. That rudder is strong. Like really, really strong. Refuel, load cargo. Big battery. And now, hopefully, we can actually take off where, you know, we actually have a wheel now. Well, that's 60. So, it's not 60 anymore, it's like 7. Does the weight actually change with the items going in? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that was a thing. If I'm that, or I'm just stupid and I don't know when this thing's supposed to actually be able to pull, but... Oh. Weight is actually incorporated, because I wasn't getting those warnings whenever I first landed. Took me way too long to get this one mission done, especially since like the first one you end up getting for the earthquakes. But it's fine. Damn. And 15 scrap. Let's go. Alright. Let's see here. Probably just gonna do that, because I mean, one, for all that money, like that's just, that's worth it by itself. Alright, now we're up to some altitude. We'll go to about 75%. Try and save a bit to allow that bleed out and stop us. Alright. There we go. Make sure we got plenty of fuel. So we can make it up to our, like, 75 altitude. And then cruise. Oh, wait. That's sweet. I'm kind of wondering, maybe that's what those little radio things are. Is it's just saying that there's somebody, there's one of those scrap things out. I have no idea though. It's like just maybe there's scrap in that area. I also don't know where all I've received those quote-unquote radios. Wait. I guess we're gonna see whether or not we can take off. Severely overweight. field will be good, but it's not looking good. Yeah, we ain't making that. Nope. No, we are not. Okay. And we are going into the side of a mountainside where we survived. Man. I suck at this. There's a cockpit that I can get behind, because that, both of those are actually a lot better, because they won't create as much freaking drag. Alright. There we go. That is definitely something I can work with, which we also have this one. Let's see. 0.25. 0.5. I'd say that, I mean, I think that would be more worth it. But we don't have a good, I realize we don't. Oh, that's also way slimmer. Well, howdy, Thousand Ideas. Yeah. People have been coming in and out, so, I mean, I've been trying to stay on top of that, but a lot of people end up switching off before I even really get the chance to acknowledge. That's pretty much what I'm here for, minus the trying to engineer whatever you want to call this thing. doing that much. We'll just take the medicine. I mean, we're already stopping here, so... Yeah, that's interesting. I literally only need like this much throttle to be able to keep myself in the air. Well, maybe a little bit more. But really don't need like a lot, because I can just spurt up as much as I can with that initial takeoff, and then burn up what I have getting airspeed. Start on that rotate. Ooh, we're gonna be cutting the glare a little close here. Oh, okay, good. Those cones are not actually something you can hit. There we go. 5 fruit. Oh, what am I doing? Stop! No, I don't need to leave there yet. Uh-oh. Load cargo. Okay. You need 3 fruit. You need wood logs and lumber. I might actually be able to pick all those up hopefully now. No, I can't. Clear inventory, and then we can't even grab... Okay. At this point, I have no idea what the point in having this extra wheel is. We need... I'm not making that. I need to get fuel tanks, like, so unbelievably bad. It isn't a matter of drag anymore, it's just a matter of this thing. Some freaking behemoth in the sky. 200 for an external fuel tank. There we go. And the drag rating on that, it is creating drag, so we'll just merge old girl into the cockpit or the fuselage. Now our range should be exponentially further than what it was, especially for how much I just had to pay for that. Get one lumber from the lumber. Yeah, that's right. We just got a little bit of extra storage too, which that's also nice. We got, like, I mean, I also am probably using a little bit more throttle than I need to be, so there is also that, but I would say that we're almost getting double on our distance, so if I can get, if I can get another one of those, Be in good shape. Build that initial airspeed and then maintain. Shoot, 110, 111. I'm almost willing to bet we can almost squeeze out 3 times the amount of distance-wise. That's also not with extra weight too, so there's that. What do you mean it's too heavy? Yeah, well, we're gonna take off before you even have time to think about having issues. Give it a chance. Maybe we can. All right, we get up. Draw the throttle back. There we go. You know, even better, we're just going to gain as much altitude as fast as we can. And then we're going to go to cruise. Because at least now, if something goes wrong, I have room to correct my mistake. Wow. Totally cool. I'm taking out my friggin' tail. Ow. Oh, stop. There we go. He said 2 lumber? Again? Dude, this is worth it. Just helping these guys alone? Well, actually, we probably need to return to base really quick so I can expand. We need a little bit more room. Don't really want any other cockpits right now. It's a glider wing? Oh, that is mad expensive. I didn't realize that, or else I probably wouldn't have bought into it. So what if I just get rid of these? And get rid of you. And put another one of you on. Because that will increase drag. quite a bit. But, we have a lot of engine power too. So our fuel consumption shouldn't go up any, but we should have a much further. I'm almost kind of thinking that we might be able to make it all the way over there by the time that we need to refuel. Best part is I really didn't have to touch it that entire time. It pretty much did everything itself. Too, so that is an added bonus. Bleed off that airspeed. Nice easy landing. We can only take one? I didn't. That was so unfortunate. I'm going to check something really quick. Oh my god. Who needs wheels? Genuine question, who needs them? There is absolutely no drag being made by them, which means I should go even further. This is... The issue is not flying with no wheels, the issue is landing with no wheels. Now, hopefully, over... The hard part is just I don't need to come in super... Well, I need to come in decently fast, but I also need to come in slow enough that I can not absolutely break my... There we go. Okay. I'm just going to reset the aircraft because... Oh, I actually could have done that from there. I didn't realize that it said that. Okay. Edit plane. Really don't want to have to do that. I think that is the ugliest thing ever. But it's also like I don't really feel like I have a choice in the matter. This thing is a frickin' behemoth. operate bad, especially considering we just have a giant wall in front. Wait, is this where the Earth is like rotated, or like it's round once you get so high? That airspeed build, and then start pitching out of it. Little bit of bursts from what little engine we got left. So yeah, I mean, our mileage is a little wonky since we did this, but I mean, it's fine. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Stop it. Okay. Golly. Have to go off for a second time. Alright, map. Only need one more. Okay. I realize stalls in this game might not even, I mean, maybe at some point they're possible, but maybe it's, now that I'm thinking about it, like, it could also just be the fact that, like, these planes, some of them are, like, practically high performance, so, like, the amount of push that their engine is giving is, like, way more than what's necessarily needed. Bro, the friggin' turbines are the best people to work for. These dudes are just cranking it. Golly. Alright. Who else needs stuff? Oh. 2 big batteries. How much money do we have, actually? Well, we'll just go back. I'm really just trying to get this thing to a point that, like, it's... really like if I could get a better cockpit that can, you know, handle a bigger fuselage so that I can build a bigger aircraft. I actually think that's exactly what this is. Yes, it is. I could buy, pretty much, and I'm not buying any other cockpits at this time. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Exponentially bigger fuselage size. We'll do like a small private jet size. absolutely 0 additional gas tanks as well, which is going to make this thing terrible. On mileage, we're just going to bring it back actually. Disconnect this, to bring you in a little bit because we don't have enough. There's not. Actually, I hate to do this. This is gonna make this thing look fucked up. But we also have 100. I didn't even realize that. I kind of feel like I need to be using this because have enough for a singular tank. Well, if it still says it, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, this thing is interesting. Especially the fact that it can't carry the weight that it's supposed to carry. Yeah, there's like partial stalls on this game, now that I'm thinking about it, like, oh. There are definitely like just certain times that, you'll start to stall, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're stalling. expensive. I'm pretty sure that there's actually too much drag on this, but I think that those tanks are creating drag, but it's fine. Medicine, big batteries. Big batteries, I think, cost 50 weight, which means I'll prioritize those first. Oh, it's over. What is that? That is complete bull snot if I've ever seen it. Just blow up. Was trying to enjoy my plane. Not enough. How much do these things cost? Hello? Like, a pretty friggin' hefty amount. 75 per? God. Alright. I guess we'll cut costs where we can. Go with 2 big wheels on the front, and then make those up a little bit. This thing's literally going to be pointing into the sky whenever it's settled. Yeah, literally naturally wants to just take off. So since we actually can't get 2 batteries at one time right now, just because time to go stop, grab the medicine, and then we'll go grab the battery and then make our way over. Or one of the big batteries and make our way over. Literally as soon as I put that engine in there, I mean, the wheel already wants to come off. Full throttle, it's just ready for it. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, fuel at cargo, get a big battery. A little bit more to take off, it's all good. Still cooking up, still doing good. Kill that airspeed, coming a little bit slower. We're down. That was and what about the big battery? we go. Refuel, immediately take back off. Hey, that is a really short runway distance. That did not take long at all. Touchdown. I don't know how much I need, so we'll just take the full. Man, this thing, I mean, I was gonna hate on it, but it's kind of hard to whenever it's got a freaking takeoff distance of like 20 feet practically. I'm telling you what, I'm very glad that you don't have to pay for gas. Gas was a factor. Something I had to pay for. I'm running out like crazy. It's kind of cool if they eventually made it like even larger scale. Which maybe it actually is larger scale than just what I'm seeing. And we got one more big bear. I don't know at what point we start to get into like the stronger engines, though. No idea when we start getting into all that. You need a big battery. You need wood. You need a big battery. You need fruit. Why is it saying that somebody needed regular batteries then? Okay, well. Right. Oh, and 20 scrap. Heck yeah. So we're done there. 2 big batteries for them. 5 fruit needs to come over to the lumber camp. Actually, go ahead and do the lumber camp one. Oh, I didn't refuel. we ain't making either of those. Should have just turned around. Really don't want to do these, but I also kind of curious because I shouldn't have bought that. Oh, there's so much money that I have now. Like, this is awesome. Just squeeze these in there like that. Front wheel's too close. Dude, I don't care. At that point, like, you're just better off putting another wing on for that price. Like, I think I'd prefer just to put, like, an additional tail wing, like, right there, and then I have more lift being created for less. Unless, like, you were gonna make an absolute beefcake of a plane, that'd be different, but... In my case, the only thing that I really needed that extra lift for is to compensate for loss of maneuverability from tanks that I just threw in. That's going to be some extra weight. something really quick before we get into any more. G2. Alright, so what is it that they... who is it needed? This? Them? Yep. So it's 1 logs, 2 lumber. Well, we can't do lumber quite yet. As we deliver these, we can go and invest in growing our operation a little bit. Oh, I don't trust this. We are cutting pretty close on fuel. I don't trust it, so we're actually going to pull back for a second. Dang. Alright, then we can go ahead and go back to base. And edit plane. We'll pop this off for a minute. Going to do that right there. I mean, I'd say that this actually looks pretty proportional. I was gonna say it doesn't, but it kind of does. Which I'm going to put a little back here if I can. I'd like to rotate it. That's not what I'm looking for, but I have an idea. Because I'd like to keep that tail drag going on if I can help it. It's a pretty goofy little setup to try and get that result. This thing can definitely lift. It's just atrociously big, and I definitely needed another engine. Probably 2 other engines. If I could go full throttle the entire time, fine, but I can't. Well, actually, no, I guess we really can. It just requires that we make some extra stops. wheels can't handle the amount of weight being placed on them. That's not good. Which I'm assuming has something to do with the fact that the back wheel doesn't for some reason actually function. I felt like it should.
At least somewhat, unless it's just like half of it faces into the ground.
So there's that. Load cargo. Oh my fuck. I'm literally just banking on. Oh my god. Hold up. Oh, pull off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're okay for now. We just have to build a lot more speed to take off, or it's actually going to be more of a pain to build speed. Oh my god. This thing is not supposed to be even remotely moving. Oh, that's it. No, we're not. I don't know how we're not dead. Oh my god. This is... I'm so confused. Oh my god. It's already max throttle and it just can't hold it. Oh, it's trying so hard, but we can't. We'll just go back to base.
Yeah, I get it.
Alright, you just leave. We don't need you right now. Oh my god. Move you back. Put you up a little bit, because we still have 144, which is still good. Don't want to do wood engines. Or I don't want to do a wood engine. Temporary. All temporary. My beautiful creation is horrific. I hate that so much. Does this game have workshop? Eventually there will be, okay. Building improvements in look at function, better snapping. I'm just trying to look at the roadmap. Improved fight physics, better destruction physics, engine overheating, wing icing, wind, weather. Helicopters will eventually become a thing. Hell yeah. Graphics. Alright, so yeah, this is a very, very early look at what the game is going to be like. such an early take. Like this, I mean, he's wanting to redo, or he, she, whoever it is. I think it's a solo developer, not a small dev team. But I mean, this is a very early look. They're wanting to redo water, ground, like pretty much the entire game is going to eventually be overhauled. This is just a very simple early look at what they're trying to hold on to. Alright, we gotta get moving so we don't pop off a friggin' wheel. Come on, build that airspeed, build that airspeed, build that airspeed. There we go. Touchdown, bring her back. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we can actually start getting places. Alright, we'll go and return to base really quick. Going to edit plane. Going to get rid of that because we don't need it anymore. And I'm gonna look at the, because they do make it where you can access the research panel from the thing. Be very convenient. Can't access any bigger wings yet. Let's just go to the mountains now. Sweet. What? Research. Alright, so yeah, we need to make some edits. Oh. Only issue that I seem to be running into consistently is I don't know where to put half this stuff. Which I would say we should still be able to take off and everything fine. I think, maybe. Not sure. I mean, I think we should, so we'll just hope that the extra fuel doesn't cause too many problems. I will be right back, though, and we'll pick back up. soil samples. Man. But this is where you're gonna stop seeing as much. Stop seeing as many airports. Yeah, I bet the mine. Well, actually, no, I don't know. I could also see that the mine still have because fuel in this game does kind of burn pretty fast. But I don't know. Yeah, that was here. Even if there isn't, I actually didn't burn as much as I figured that I would. Getting out of there. Oh. Gotta build that airspeed. Come on, build. Oh! Oh! Oh shit. Alright. Yep, we're just driving. We're in a car. Yep. I don't even know how we're... And we're stuck. So I need to see something really quick. Does anybody here still have work that needs to be done? Big batteries are very popular, which, how much can this plane hold right now? Because it's 55 each one of those. Because if I might be able to squeeze, like... airplane. Do that. Squeeze out as much as we can. We have 140. We'll be able to do 2 at a time, which... at that point, it's not even really worth having the extra space because I'll be able to actually invest in engines and stuff that will supply. What I need when I need it. Still very forward CV. Alright, bring this back. I didn't refuel. Nope. We're done. There's the attempt to build, if I can. I don't know how we're even alive right now. on the wheels. Nobody has ever seen something. Oh my god, it is so forward. I was gonna say, we're scooting now. Stop on a dime if we really wanted to, which we will not have to do here because we're actually coming out of a pretty decent spot. That's another thing. I don't really give myself any fuel either. But having 3 engines is also playing a pretty big factor in helping this thing come off the ground. That money helps. I don't think either of these give me any... No, they don't. Sweet. So... Who needs tools and lumber? Nobody needs anything. Why is that flashing up? Like, I need to do something about it. Just nobody needs anything. 150 is like the max speed, I think, for these propellers in general, because it seems like, or whenever you go in, you can actually set what their max speed is. So, like, I guess, alright, there we go. All good. I wish I had retractable gears, because I'm almost guaranteeing you would be cooking it. Well, actually, I don't know. I feel like 150 has to be like